Right, hey guys, and welcome. Today we're over here at the Port Orleans Resort, and we're at the French Quarter side. As you guys can see in the distance, the New Orleans look to it. And if you guys are coming in over here at this resort, this is where you're going to get dropped off. You can see the bus over there. If you're coming from like Disney Springs or over at the parks, that's where you guys are going to get dropped off. But for the most part, if you're parking your car, you're getting dropped off by one of the big buses coming in, or even this mini lift over here. This is where you guys are going to make your main entrance into the resort. So this is kind of like just the outside drop-off point, but you're going to come in, make your way up. You're going to say hi to the nice Disney people. Hey guys, what's going on? And then we're going to make our way right on into the resort. So as you guys can see, if it's actually raining out here, it's not bad because you got this big old canopy out here. It's going to keep you from getting all wet, but it's a nice appearance as you're walking in. And as you come in, you're greeted with, "Welcome to New Orleans, guys." So this place has been here for as long as I can remember, and when you walk in, it's always the same feel. I always take a pile of pictures of this place. My computer's just loaded with them, and I just love this entranceway. It doesn't really have much in it. It's just real pretty. It's an elegant inside when you walk into a resort. It's just like a big standing area. It's like a main lobby, but you've got nothing here. It's just where you hang out. And then you're going to make your way to the left and to the right. Over to the left, you got your bar cafe. You got your bathrooms. Sarsaparilla Float Works. And on the right-hand side behind us is where you guys are going to go to check in. But right now, we're going to make our way into here. This is the Float Works. Sarsaparilla. I hope I say that right. If not, you guys can correct us down below. Send us a little message, we'll get back to you. But as you guys come in, if you remember way back in the day, they used to have all the Mardi Gras stuff up in the ceilings. It actually always looked real dirty up there. But since then, they've tore it all down, opened up the ceilings, and now you've got a pretty simple cafeteria area. So this is where you guys are going to go eat your food and stuff like that. In here is where you're going to pick it all up. You walk right on in. You've got your TV screens all over. I'm giving you a look at the light up there with all the bottles, different color bottles. That's pretty awesome. It actually looks really cool when you see it firsthand. Hope the camera does it justice. But as you guys walk in, you see all the TV screens. You just walk up to one of them, look up. It's going to show you what each little section offers you. Then you're going to come over here, pay for it. And then you're going to make your way right on out here to where you guys are going to sit down, hang out, eat your food. Now, they used to have all this draperies up above, the decorations, the Mardi Gras stuff, the masks. Most of Disney now is everything open concept. They've gotten rid of all the clutter and stuff. So this hasn't changed at all. This is the same. You walk in, it's just a big walk in. You got the shop arcade over here. Look outside there. But this is Jackson Square and the arcade that's past it. And over here is your main lobby check-in. So when you guys come in, you make a right and you go right to check-in. And this is a look at it. Now this is actually one of the bigger sections where you guys are going to check in. It's got the real nice tall ceilings in here. It's a real comfy atmosphere. This is one of the places I like to come in, just walk around this whole front section. Even without walking out back, this front section is real warm and welcoming. You've got the Jackson Square store there. We'll get to that later on. Right now we're going to head on out. And we're going to head on out back for you. Now when you guys come in, they always have the arcades, they always have the stores. Usually they're up towards the front. This one, no different really. You walk in, it's right over near the check-in. And the store right here on the right goes all the way down this side of the building. So that's the Jackson Square General Store gift shop. And if you guys haven't seen that, that's going to be posted. It's going to be posted on our channel, and it's going to be posted on the countrybeartours.com. So if you guys get a chance, go in there. I think the website's a lot easier to use than the YouTube nowadays. Just go into countrybeartours.com, click on what you guys want to see, whether it's a resort, a bus, a tram, a boat. It's all listed right out in front. We even got the area loop music. So we joined a couple of the places. We download the things and we just repost them for you guys. We don't get any kind of compensation for that. We just put them back out there. So as long as we don't have any issues with any copyrights and stuff like that, we'll keep them posted. If not, eventually in the future, we'll probably have to take that down. But for now, we keep it on there. People like listening to the Disney music and always ask if we can post it. So we do have it. But here's a look around the back of the resort here, guys. It's a big courtyard back here. If you keep going straight out the back, you go right up to the pool. You could see all the alligators up there because this one is the Mardi Gras resort. So if you guys are at the one with the big water wheel, that's the riverside. This is the French Quarters. You've got the little horses here. So back in the day, you would have tied your horse and buggy up right there. Make our way back towards the pool. You got these alligators here playing their instruments. And there's the little kid playground section right there. So if you guys come straight out back, almost every resort straight out back is where your pool and your recreational areas are. Right over here you got a little hot tub spa jacuzzi. We'll go check that out quick, see if anybody's in there. So the last time we were here, this was under construction, but right now it's open again, so you guys can go in there, and they do have the handicap lift in there. So if you guys need that lift, they do have it. I think they have that on all the pools and spas on Disney property. I could be wrong, but I believe they have it on every one. If you guys know different, send us a comment. We'll make our way down to the pool, and they've got an outside bar down here also. So this is the pool over here. You've got the big dragon pool. You're greeted with the big gesture right there. And this is actually a really fun pool. It's spanned out all over the place. It's a big dragon, and you can go up on top of it, underneath it. There's tunnels, there's clamshells. You come down the slide, which is the dragon's head, and off on the right-hand side, they've got a little kids' water splash park area there. That's right over there. I'll turn back around, that's the main building, and over here is their outside wet bar, guys. So if you guys get a chance to come check this out, that's right up next to the pool. It's actually cool to see that they have that outside here. And you know, a lot of them, you just have the pools, so you won't have anything really nice looking out there. But over here they actually have that, so that's kind of cool. We're going to make our way back up towards the main check-in area where you guys came in, the main building, and we're going to go around the outside of this place, give you guys an idea of what it feels like walking around. If you guys want anything else shot while we're doing our walk-arounds, leave it in the comments. We'll always add that to our videos. We're trying to do a basic walk-around. In the beginning, we were posting them, and people were just complaining they were a little too long. They want them a little more simplified, so we're trying to do that for you. And right now we're out back right where we were, and we're taking a left. We're going around the playground area and the pool, and we're heading over to the, when you walk out the center of the building there, we're going to take a right. You saw the little playground right there, and we're walking, heading over in this direction. This is going to be where you guys are actually staying. So if you're in this resort, you check in, you come out back, and you head on back here. That's the arcade over there and a general store. And we're actually going to post them videos separately, so make sure you check them out. We're going to make our way down to the corner here. And this is just big old walkways. So you can walk down, you'll see the Disney scooters and stuff going down, the golf carts. They'll be bringing the towels and stuff like that. But they're set up like different rows, different streets, just like you would have it in the New Orleans and stuff like that with the old sections. You have the little streets and stuff that go down. So it's kind of cool the way they have it all set up here. You got the different floors. Now, back in the day, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember the colors used to pop a little bit more on the buildings. They seem to be more like a neutral, toned down, flat look now. I don't know if it's just the sun, but with this much of the building, I would think that they turn the colors down a little bit. I'm gonna have to look at some of my old videos and reflect back on that. But as you notice, we're coming back and we're gonna make a turn over to the left. Everything is going to head on out to the waterway there, where the backside of the pool is actually that water canal that's going to take you all the way to Disney Springs. But we're walking around the actual rooms right now, so if you guys are staying here, this would be one of the sections you'd be staying at. And they're all numbered up there, so you know where you're going to be staying. All the streets here have the little number or the little names on them, so if you guys aren't sure where you're at, remember that when you're walking back to your room. You don't want to forget where you're staying. This one here's got the number 2 there. And this is one of my favorite resorts to just walk around. I like to see all the different things. This is a resort I've actually never stayed at. I like to walk around it, but I just haven't stayed here yet. Eventually we'll make our way over here and probably see what it's like on the inside, but we like just walking around. This is one of our favorites just because of the Surrey bikes, the bike rentals, and you've got a lot of access with the boats and stuff like that. And I always like to come over and check out the general stores, the Fulton store over at the Riverside and the Jackson Square store here. This is where you're guys are gonna need to go if you want to get anything from the Port Orleans resorts. Anything with the shirts with the logo on it, you have to come over here to get it, or you can't get it. You're not gonna get that downtown. Hopefully sometime in the future they come up with a store in Disney Springs that's just all the resorts merchandise. So if you want to buy shirts, they should at least have a place where you can buy all the different shirts from all the different resorts, including the Disney Vacation Club ones. Yeah, I'd love to go in and get a nice t-shirt of like the contemporary, the Polynesian. And it's nice too, because if you got it at your fingertips, yeah, they are a little bit more pricey and stuff like that. But if you can get yourself a nice t-shirt and it's got all the resorts, you might want to pick up quite a few instead of just getting to one resort. When they're all there in front of you and it's your last opportunity before you're going home to grab something, it might not be a bad idea to grab like 10 of them, go home, and you've got a lot of Christmas gifts to give away. If you're not going to keep it for yourself, at least you got some gifts. And there's one of the watercraft. That one's coming right now from either here at this stop, or it's coming from the Port Orleans Riverside. And if I had to guess where it's coming from, I'd guess they're coming all the way from the Riverside. Because usually you're not going to have a boat go from here to Disney Springs. It goes up to the other one. And then I'm not sure if it comes back and stops there. They keep changing them around. You used to be able to stop and get off here, but I don't know if it's a direct drive right from the Riverside all the way down to Disney Springs. I have to check into that and post that. Next time we post one, we'll post it on there for you. But here comes one right now. And I'm guessing he's coming from up at the Riverside. So yeah, I'm gonna say yes, they come from the Riverside here, they make a stop, and then they go to Disney Springs. So you've got that extra stop in there. Now if he was to go right on through, I would say probably not. But once again, always check, because they're always changing the operations of these things, guys. Lately, everything and the hours of operations, just like down in Disney Springs to get on the buses and stuff, everything changes. So don't assume that just because we're posting it today, tomorrow, it's gonna be the same drop-off points. It may not be. They do pull drops and have one central sometimes. Other times they open up, give you a little bit more. But like down in Disney Springs, they did pull off the whole west side boat section there. And right now we're still here. We're gonna make our way up. We're going past the pool here. And we're gonna go straight on down the back, and I'm gonna pan that camera in so you guys get to see the pool a little bit better. But if you were to take a left right there and go straight ahead, that's gonna take you right on back. All these roads are gonna take you right back to the main building. But right now we're on the waterway out back. It's a big walkway. So if you guys were renting the Surrey bikes up there at the Riverside, you could bring them right on down here and drive around. So it's kind of cool. And the bicycles too. But I will say, I've done both. I prefer the bicycles. This is a longer ride. That Surrey bike is very heavy, guys. Here's a look at the pool from out back. Now once again, if this isn't enough for you on the pool, check out the website or check out on our YouTube. Just type in the pool at the French Quarters, Country Bear Tours, and it'll take you there. Otherwise, just go to countrybeartours.com, go to our pools, or just go into the resorts and check out the each resort's pool. But this is the pool over here. It's a big old dragon. You can see you can walk up on sides. That big tall sections there are big staircases that walk up above so you can look down. You could swim underneath them. They're like a little bridge. They got the clamshells. They've got water that spray out over the pool. It's an awesome, awesome pool. They just redid this thing not that long ago. I actually got the video posted. I was here one morning and they just opened it up. So I was like the only person in there. It was pretty awesome to see that, and it's a nice clean video. Now the numbers are down a little bit here, so if you guys are looking to go to these big theme pools, now would be a great time to get over here because there's not a lot of people in there compared to what it used to be. So there's an opportunity where you're going to be able to get in there and do some swimming as opposed to just staying in one spot because you've got 50,000 people in there. So at least you get that, ability to do that. But here's a look at the going around this way on this side of the pool. If you keep going up straight, it's going to take you right on up to where we came in. I'm going to walk you over here, give you guys a little look at what you're going to walk through if you're staying here heading to your room. So this is underneath one of the awnings, and you're walking down to your room here, and you can see the rooms. They look like a gate almost, a gate to a horse stall or something. It's kind of cool seeing them things. And we're going to make our way down, and now we've got the square doors down here. So this here gives you the illusion you're up at the Mardi Gras area in New Orleans, but this is what it looks like out here. They do a pretty good job of replicating the areas they take these resorts from. So you'll notice each resort has something that looks very, very similar because they'll send the people down to look at it. But what I do say is, when you're going into these resorts, check out the detail. Walk around them. Don't just get a look at the front because there's so much to get lost in walking around these places. They're really, really pretty. And this is the French Quarters side, not the Riverside, guys. We're going to head on out here, and we're almost at the end of this resort tour, guys. So if you haven't had a chance, definitely check out the Riverside. We're going to have that posted out there also. If you can't find it, just go to our website. You'll find it out there. But we're going to head over here a little bit. I'm going to show you guys again what the waterway in the back of this resort looks like. I'm going to pan around right now, give you a final look at this, and we're going to say goodbye from the French Quarters over here. Make sure you guys check us out at thecountrybeartours.com and subscribe to enter a chance to win that free hat we're offering, guys. See you on the next one.